beautiful northern Michigan. When people think of Michigan, three things come to mind: cars, cold, and Democrats. But it's not all entirely true. Now in this video, I kind of like to prove to people that this place is actually a pretty exciting place to visit. There's a lot of neat stuff and scenery in Michigan. A lot of my people from Tennessee, they end up going to Florida during the summer, and it never really made any sense to me why you go from like really hot to like really hot. Come up north, it's like really nice. It's mid 80s, high 70s. It's perfect. You just get away from that heat. We're actually here on Crystal Lake, and it's something we've been planning for a little bit, and it's just like a little family vacation for me, my wife, and my niece and her husband and 2-year-old Carter. I'm just glad we get to do this vacation kind of traditionally, like rent a house on a lake, kind of like the great outdoors with John Candy. I'm kind of getting a late start on starting this video. We've actually stopped in Muskegon, Michigan to visit some family. And one of the more interesting things I want to show you guys, because it's me, is the vehicle we drove up here. Man, this is my 02 CRV. I bought this car off a really good friend of mine who works at a import shop, and I ended up picking this thing up for $1,500 and after driving around for a couple weeks, I decided it was going to be perfect to take on a road trip. Remember the old white Ford F-150? Well, it's gone. I sold it, and I used the money pretty much to buy this little CRV because, let's face it, gas prices are getting ridiculous, and I knew this would just be like a great runaround gas-saving vehicle. It's got about 250,000 miles on it, but it's been well cared for. And you know me, I love old junk, and just the fact that it just made a 13-hour trip without any hiccups, and it's most guaranteed to make it back home without any hiccups. It's just amazing to me. That's what gets me excited. Pretty much what this car costs is about what it would cost if I decided to take my old Dodge, my 2500 Cummins diesel up here. So it's gonna pay for itself just on this trip. So anyway, it's enough about the old car. This video is going to be mostly about our vacation with my family. How about a quick tour of the house? That's just day one. It just took forever to get here. We're all tired, so we're just gonna sit in the living room and relax.
Bye.
So today we plan on going to Sleeping Bear Dunes National Park. at this view like for hours. I could just sit here in the sand and just soak it up. It's just, you can't find the stuff that beautiful in most places. This is what life is all about right here. These dunes will take your breath away physically and visually. All right, here we are at Leelanau State Park. Northport. It's actually a pretty neat little boating town. Unfortunately, we don't really have much time to stick around and do a whole lot of stuff. There's just so many neat things in northern Michigan that people just never realized, or I never realized. That's why I recommend coming up here. We're on to our next stop, Leland, Michigan. So let's go check that out. All of this town consists of. All these little towns are just that, little towns. This is my ride. You going to Beulah?
Oh yeah.
One thing about northern Michigan is if you're looking for chain restaurants, you ain't gonna find them. But if you're looking for a locally owned restaurant, brewery, or tap house, you're in luck. table here at this brewery. It's called Storm Cloud Brewery, and forgot to mention that we're in Frankfort, Michigan. So that's the town we're in now. And of course, if you visit Michigan, you've got to get ice cream. It's just a must. It's on every street corner. And it's also almost 10 o'clock and still daylight. Here we are on day 3, just to kind of follow up from yesterday. After the ice cream, didn't get any more footage. There was really nothing else that happened other than coming back to the house and going to bed. Just ran out of camera battery. If you noticed, we were wearing our jackets last night. And this is one thing I wanted to explain about Michigan, is you kind of have to pick your poison. So you could come earlier in the summer, like now, you know, end of May to the beginning of July, and there might be some chilly days, but the crowds haven't really hit yet up here. The absolute ideal time to be here in Michigan would be mid-July through maybe the 1st of August. That's when you're gonna get the warmest temperatures. The water temperatures are gonna be kind of at their peak. However, you're just gonna have to beat the crowd and fight the crowd up here. Rental places are very hard to get. You have to book way in advance. I must say the temperatures have been absolutely perfect the past few days. Today it's supposed to be, I think, like 83 or 84, and it's around lunchtime and it's pretty hot right now. However, tomorrow right here at Crystal Lake, it's supposed to dip down into the lower 70s for the high. Since today was going to be a beautiful day, I was going to try to rent a boat today, and it was just kind of a spur of the moment. Unfortunately, because it's a beautiful day, there's 0 boats available. And what sucks is I look left and right, and there's just boats on all these docks, and it's just like, wish I could just knock on the door and just like, can I use your boat? So me and my wife decided to drive back up to the village of Empire, or Empire Village. I don't know how they do that here. Just to get her national park stamp that we forgot yesterday. So while we're up here at the Sleeping Bear Dunes Visitor Center, we decided to come up here to check out another actually a tiny town, rather. It's a historic town called Glen Haven. So let's go check it out. plain as saying, Michigan is definitely the place to come. This is the Sleeping Bear Dune Climb. I don't know how far I'm gonna make it up there. Whew. Like I said, these dudes definitely take your breath away. Let's go enjoy our own little town and ride some bikes.
If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it? In it? Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. They said that you loved me all along. Now I see you dancing with some other man. I wanna see where this goes. I need a light to see home. And I want you to know, sunshine, you are my sunshine. It's another
Dinner time.
just friends, sunshine. You are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in.
Oh man, I feel like I'm going to the all ends of the earth, trying to get the perfect shot of the sunset.
Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. It's another. I wanna wake up. There's more than just friends. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it
Well, I found a pontoon for us to rent today. I really wish I could have done it yesterday though. It's a lot more breezy today and a little chillier, but we're gonna make the best of it anyway. It's gonna be fun. The only issue I'm having is I'm extremely exhausted. The house does not have air conditioning like a lot of these houses in northern Michigan, and it was 85 degrees yesterday. maybe a little bit more, and inside the house was also 85 degrees. Even we had all the windows open, fans blowing, and I cannot sleep when it's warm outside. I just can't. The house has got to be like at least 70 degrees or 72 degrees for me to be able to sleep. So I am absolutely exhausted today. Here we are on a new day, and the last day we're gonna be here. Yesterday, all we really did is just boat around the lake and play in the water, and that was about it. Today we're gonna travel closer into Traverse City and maybe go to a winery and check that area out. Lake while we're up here. It's another big popular tourist lake, and oh, here we are. That pretty much concludes this vacation. We're all pretty tired and just kind of want to go home. It's been an absolute blast, and we have just absolutely enjoyed it. There's so much stuff we didn't actually get to do that I kind of wanted to do. This vacation was in the Pinky of Michigan, just the very northwestern part of Michigan. There's so much to do in this state that it takes several years to come up here and do it all. You have car museums, you have Mackinac Island, which we were really close to, and we just didn't make it over there. This place is like an outdoorsman's paradise and gearhead paradise. We could even go dune riding, all that stuff. You got your side-by-sides and rail buggies and everything, you know. That's just, and then you got the winter time too, and so many wintertime activities. But for now, we will see you next time. We may actually go out west. So I do appreciate you watching.